there's a lot of rumors about Prime Minister Netanyahu, if he is dead or not. I found some information. Maybe this is very important. So let's begin. We have this video here. You see here. Benjamin breaking Netanyahu killed in a strike on Tel Aviv convoy. Regional wars fears escalate in Rachel Maddow. This video by Global Domination posted 3 hours ago. We're not gonna hear the voice. We're gonna read it together. The armored convoy moved through central Tel Aviv in the early morning, a routine security protocol that had been repeated hundreds of times before. At precisely 6:47 a.m. local time, the strike. So it went too fast, so we need to slow down this a little bit. So this is the first video giving details about the possible assassination of Prime Minister Netanyahu. So try again here. The armored convoy moved through central Tel Aviv in the early morning darkness, a routine security protocol that had been repeated hundreds of times before. At precisely 6:47 a.m. local time, a targeted strike shattered that routine forever. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, one of the most polarizing and influential leaders in modern Middle Eastern history, was confirmed dead at the scene. The attack, which penetrated multiple layers of Israeli security, sent immediate shock waves through Jerusalem, Washington, and every capital, with strikes in the fragile regional order. Within minutes, emergency secession convent across Israeli command centers. Within hours, global markets began to converge. This was not simply a political assassination, it was a potential trigger for the widest regional war the Middle East has seen in decades. According to initial reports from the Israeli security officials, the strike involved a, a precision guided munition that bypassed electronic countermeasures, protecting the convoy. Israeli Defense Forces spokesman stated that the attack bore the hallmarks of sophisticated operation involving real-time intelligence and advanced targeting capabilities. Military analysts noted that the level of coordination required to penetrate Netanyahu's security detail suggested state level involvement, insider, rather than lone extremist group. Israeli authorities claim that the preliminary forensic analysis pointed to missile fragments consistent with Iranian manufactured weapon systems, though they stopped short of direct attribution in the first hours following the attack. The Israeli government immediately declared a state of emergency, and activated its highest military alert status. Netanyahu, Netanyahu's death, Israeli officials stated, represented not just the loss of a prime minister, but a direct assault on Israeli sovereignty that would not go unanswered. Before we break down the deciding regional responses that followed this strike, make sure you so remember I made a video. I'm gonna show you which video I made. I made a video about like 1 month ago, like 10 days before the breakout of the war. I made a video called Mabus Revealed World War III and Solar Eclipse Tomorrow. So this is the video I made. So here you see this video I made. That was February 16. I was talking about who might be Mabus, MBS or MBZ, and I read from Nostradamus. He predicted the death of the Antichrist. So we started speculating who is MBS, and we thought maybe MBS is United Arab Emirates. There were rumors he was sick and died. You see here, and I showed you where I got this information. So in 1999 there was a solar eclipse, and it was followed by the emerge of the Antichrist in 1999. And this Antichrist will live until 2026. This year he will die. And when he dies, World War III will break out, and it will be nuclear. And all these, Russia, China, you see, involving America, Russia, China, Europe, and the Middle East, of course. So, and they're gonna use nukes. So this is a warning, people. This must take this information very, very seriously. They're gonna use nukes. So yesterday, America and Israel bombed the Bushehr um, nuclear facility in Iran. There was no immediate report of radiation. America and Israel most probably will try to hit this facility. We have 400 Russians employees in that facility. It is mainly like the Iranians got this facility with the help of the Russians. So they have targeted the Russians employees. America and Israel, they know Russians, they work there. But this is not the like only problem here. If they target and kill Russian uh, people working with the Iranians, the problem is of the radiation. They said there's no radiation. uh, if there's any people living in the Arabian Gulf states, like in Qatar, Bahrain, all this region, all this water between Iran, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, this region, is called near the Strait of Hormuz and until southern Iraq. You see, all this region will be destroyed because of the radiation. The water, it will be destroyed. No ship will be able to go through this disaster, environmental disaster, not presented, not even not like it will destroy even the whole Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, the Bahrain, the Qatar, the Oman, even Iran, and even South Iraq. All this region will be destroyed of fallout, nuclear fallout. So this is very, very important. So talked about Nostradamus calling the Antichrist MBZ. So I was talking about speculating if it was Mohammed, President United Arab Emirates, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, MBZ, because we have Zayed and Nahyan. He's called MBZ, but we have also Iranian president Masoud Bazakishian. Maybe he is MBS, okay? But we are considering the Z, the letter Z, like the letter S. So we're trying to because maybe he wrote MBS, but he meant MBZ. MBZ. We have also the in Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also called MBS. The United Arab Emirates is called MBZ. Mohammed uh, Al Nahyan. What's called Mohammed Zayed bin Nahyan is called MBZ. This guy is called MBZ. We really don't know if he's alive. Understand? So Saudi Prince, Saudi King, Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman is called MBZ, MBS. This guy is called MBZ, and we have even the Palestinian Authority leader called Mahmoud Abbas also might be MBS. And we have also Iranian President Masoud Bazakishkian. We know that Ayatollah Khamenei, the senior, was assassinated by America and by America and Israel. They have killed the Ayatollah. His son is taking over now. He is the new Ayatollah. They're gonna target the son, but there's no talk about targeting the Iranian president whatsoever. So maybe you see here, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. This is MBS or MBZ. So there's no talk about the Iranian president. Why they are not targeting him? Maybe he's hidden well, but he was going in the streets of Iran, Tehran, participating in some kind of ceremony about Jerusalem liberation or the day of Al-Quds. I'm not sure about it, but he was seen with people, hugging people coming to him and hugging him, taking selfie with him and stuff like that. So I don't know why they went to the Ayatollah as a spiritual leader, not for the president. So I'm gonna show you here where we have this from. This is a very short video actually. So here it started with the contradiction about what this guy was. They said they met the Greek prime minister, and they said same time they said he didn't meet him. He called him, and then we got the war started. We never knew what was real and what was. But he released like one video or two videos, and they were labeled as AI. So now we have Prime Minister Netanyahu also, but Prime Minister Netanyahu, he is called Benjamin Netanyahu. So this is not, it cannot be MBS or MBZ. Actually, this is what made me suspect might be real news about the killing of Netanyahu, his real name is not Netanyahu. His family name is begins with M, and he's called Benjamin. So you start with the family name. You put the M, and then you put the B, and then you put this Z, the Z, the name of his mother. You're gonna get the name of Netanyahu. So is the Prime Minister Netanyahu dead? Here we have it. You see here? I was suspecting the Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas, the Iranian president Masoud Bazakishikian, uh, the prince, Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and the United Arab Emirates president Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. All these guys, you can call them MBS or MBZ, but I didn't suspect Prime Minister Netanyahu because he is called Netanyahu. But actually, I checked his real name, and the family name begins with the letter M, and that was like like a thunder from nowhere came down on me like a thunder strike, and I started like believing it might be actually real news because there's no mention of um, here we were talking about like 1999. This is when the Antichrist emerged, and uh, everybody was waiting for the return of Jesus Christ in the year 2000. And when Jesus Christ didn't return in the year 2000, everybody was dropping Christianity and the belief in Jesus Christ because there was some kind of prophecy, or there was some conspiration that everything will shut down because of this 1999 what's called Y Y2 Y2K, and that the computer will fall to change from 999 to 000 and stuff like that. So everybody was waiting for some kind of like judgment day or something like that. And when it didn't happen, everybody like, okay, that was a lie. We will never, we will not be believing in Jesus Christ anymore, or the return of Jesus Christ, because everybody believed in the Y2K. Here we have it, maybe. So yeah, this is Nostradamus has written that after the death of Mabus MBZ MBS Mabus MBZ MBS, there will be a terrible massacre of people and animals. This could mean World War III involving America, Russia, China, America, Russia, China, Europe, and the Middle East. Weapons of mass destruction will be used. It's very worrying what's going on. They are bombing the nuclear facilities in Iran. They don't care what happens next because they are very like they want to win this war. There's some desperate people, they want to win this war. And if Prime Minister Netanyahu is confirmed dead, they're gonna do like a nuclear for the revenge. This will be like very important for the state of Israel to use nukes. Of course, President Trump, he cannot say no, and he cannot He cannot afford to lose face. He cannot quit this war, of course, without some kind of like nuclear disaster, or because they have been bombing in 18 days. They have not defeated Iran. What is to defeat Iran is to force Iran to stop bombing Israel, and they did not do that. Also, we have two USS uh, carrier left the area. Gerald Ford and Abraham Lincoln. They were forced to move away from one went to Greece for reparation. There was a fire for 30 hours. Uh, Gerald Ford, USS, and the other one was hit and was moved away. Of course, these news were considered lies, but we know that one USS Ford went to Greece. They wrote about it because there's an ongoing fire in 30 hours, and a lot of sailors they got smoke inhaled, and they were forced to. One of them was forced to evacuate to hospital because he was very sick. So we had also four planes crashed until now. Three F-15 and one other plane, military plane, and we have ongoing bombing of Israel. We have yesterday or 2 days ago, two Israelis killed in Iran bombing. The Iran bombed Israel, and two Israelis were killed. So they have not uh, defeated Iran because Iran is still bombing. Even they are bombing Qatar. They have bombed the Qatar gas fields as a revenge because Israel and USA bombed the Iranian gas fields, and in revenge, Iran bombed Qatar gas fields. And this is here comes the Nostradamus. This is the original source, and here you see. So it's still ongoing. They are bombing. They are bombed Saudi Arabia. They are bombed the United Arab Emirates. They are bombing now the energy fields, the gas. The oil is about 115 but for barrel. You see here the eclipse of sun of one occurred in August 11. The solar eclipse in 99. It This will mark the arrival of the Antichrist in 1999. The Antichrist will emerge, and he will die this year in 2026. And here you have it, people. Here you have Nostradamus also suggests the Antichrist will be around for 27 years. So if you add 27 to 1999, it means that he will die this year. We are talking about Mabus or MBS. All right? When the Antichrist dies this year, nuclear world war will erupt. Imagine if Prime Minister Netanyahu was killed. What will the Israeli, the new, who is giving order, must do? He must use the nukes. Israeli will use nukes if the new leader, who we really don't know who is giving order, want to get a revenge, because they are claiming they are, like we saw the video, they suspect Iran has to anything to do with to do with this potential assassination. We really don't know if he's alive or all this is a rumor. But like I showed you here, we have this one here. This is another source. This is celebrity struck down by thunderbolt. We remember that Prime Minister Netanyahu in the video I showed claiming Netanyahu was dead. That was a missile attack while he was out in the street. So let's read in the 26th verse of century, Nostradamus proclaims the gray man will be struck in the day by a thunderbolt. This is a missile attack, of course. This prominent figure could be anyone from reality and world leaders to well-known celebrity. Okay? What remains clear, however, is this individual will be felt by lighting in broad daylight, could be witnessing a lightning strike, this is a missile strike, on a red carpet in 2026, because it is the 26th verse. This is the, you can check this one yourself, Nostradamus terrifying 2026 prediction from 7 months war to celebrity deaths. This war ongoing in the Persian Gulf will last 7 months. The 6th century French prophet Nostradamus made chilling prediction in cryptic quarantines, which interpreted claiming 4 terrifying events could unfold in 26, including a 7-month war and celebrity Netanyahu maybe struck by thunderbolt. You saw the video I showed you in the beginning of this video. I was talking about the missile attack. So they didn't target his place where he was hiding. When he went from one place to another place in the street, they target his convoy, meaning he was not hiding like in the shelter or something like that. French prophet Nostradamus continues to provide insight into potential future events. This year is no exception. The 16th century seer predicted multiple alarming incidents set to unfold. Nostradamus composes a mysterious quarantine. 7 months Great War. The specific 7 months Great War, people dead. The king will not fail. It is easy to connect to this Russia-Ukraine. Predicted the atomic bombs America unleashed. A great swarm of beings amongst Nostradamus' most peculiar predictions. The passage, the great swarm of bees will arise by night ambush. Of course, this is the drones or planes. This is most probably drones. Swarm of bees will arise by a night ambush. Some suggest this could happen next year. So this was written for last year. And this will happen this year. The passage aligns with the number 26, 2026. However, uncertain what the bees might represent. Of course, it is representing the drones attack. They are not connecting the dots here. They don't know what the bees are the drones or airplanes. We really don't know. Celebrity, we read this one. So VIP like Prime Minister Netanyahu might be killed by a lightning strike. This is a missile attack like we saw in that video here. Okay, we go back to this video. You see here. Armored convoy. Thunder strike, you see. So here it comes become interesting when I looked at this woman, Zila Segal, also is called Zila Netanyahu, Benjamin Netanyahu mother. And here we have it. This is Netanyahu. His father was called Ben Zion Netanyahu Milikowski. So Milikowski Benjamin Zila MBZ. Who is Ben-Zion Netanyahu? A Polish-born Israeli. You see here. This is Ben-Zion Netanyahu. This is the father of Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu. This is father, and this is his mother. Now, his mother, Zila Zigal, the mother. So it's called MBZ or MBS. So Prime Minister Netanyahu is also called MBZ. Milkowski. Sorry, I may be saying the name wrong. Milkowski. Benjamin Zila. The name of the family, his own personal name, Benjamin, and the name of his mother, Zila. Milkowski. Benjamin Zila is MBZ. And the rumors that he was driving in a convoy, air defenses activated, and the missile attack, just like Nostradamus described. A missile attack went to his car, and he was killed. And Nostradamus said nothing about the thunder attack that kills this VIP. He is MBZ. The Antichrist will die, and World War III will erupt. Nuclear World War III. Yesterday they hit the. Let's see this one. They attacked the nuclear facility in Iran. They don't care. We gotta get nuclear radiation. They really don't care. Why? Because safe face. If Prime Minister Netanyahu was killed, they will do whatever to do a revenge. And President Trump, he cannot stop them. He believe his best friend is killed. They want also revenge. They're gonna go nuclear. If Prime Minister Netanyahu is dead, 100% this war will turn nuclear. This is what I believe. Let's hope he is not dead. We don't want nuclear attack. You see here, people? That was yesterday. Attack Ambusher nuclear power plant. Projectile hits 315 meters from Bushehr nuclear reactor. What to know about Iran Bushehr nuclear plant after report projectile hitting its complex? See the people. Iran Bushehr nuclear plant hit by projectile. Projectile has hit promise of Bushehr nuclear power station in Iran. EIA IEA says Russia condemned strike near Iran Bushehr nuclear plant. Let's see here. We have radiation, no radiation. Let's hope. If Prime Minister Netanyahu is dead, we will have a nuclear war, and like Nostradamus predicted, a lot of people will be killed. This is 27 minutes ago. Maybe this is updated. Okay, we didn't see, but no casualties and radiation levels remain normal. Thanks God for that. Russian nuclear chief says projectile struck Iran Bushehr power plant. Said projectile struck the Bushehr nuclear power plant in Iran, marking the first such incident since the start of U.S.-Israeli strike attacks. Ros, Ros, Rosatom Alexei CEO chief Alexei said uh, facility housing instruments and sensors was hit Tuesday evening. He said there was no casualty and radiation levels remained normal. Let's hope they will not bomb the nuclear facilities in Iran. The pollution, the nuclear pollution, will destroy the environment of the whole earth and affect all people, even in America. And this we cannot remove in thousands of years. They're gonna destroy Earth. They have the reason. If Prime Minister Netanyahu is dead, he is not attending the meetings. I asked the AI. I'm gonna show you the AI. I asked the AI about Netanyahu. This is what they read. This is what they wrote. According to Nostradamus, the Antichrist will die in 2026. Is Prime Minister Netanyahu dead? As of March 19, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is not dead. Reports of viral social media claims assassination in March 2026 have been dismissed. Fake news. Proof of life. Netanyahu appeared in video posted on social media on March 15 at a cafe at Jerusalem, directly addressing and mocking the rumors of his death. Context of rumors. These rumors were driven by Iranian social media following a 7-month war prediction attributed to Nostradamus, which some users interpreted as 2026 prophecy of great man dying. Six-finger theory. Social media user previously claimed a video of Netanyahu was AI fabrication because he appeared to have 6 fingers, but this was debunked as a lighting distortion and lower quality footage. While Nostradamus interpreters often create speculative links between 16th century, such a great man being struck by a thunderbolt in 2026, these interpretations are not established fact of verified prediction. So the great man, Prime Minister Netanyahu, was struck by a thunderbolt in 2026. According to Nostradamus, we don't know if Nostradamus was referring to the Prime Minister Netanyahu, but we know that Prime Minister Netanyahu is also called MBS. Milusk, his name he was called Milkowski Benjamin Zila, MBS Mabuz. See here, people. Benjamin Netanyahu is alive, and actually performing his duties as Prime Minister was March 1926, despite rumors and conspiracy, some reference to Saddam's claim he died in Iranian strike. Official reports and recent public appeals confirms as well. State of cabinet meeting. Netanyahu was notably absent. He's not attending the meetings from several high-level ministerial and security cabinet meetings in mid-March 26, which fueled the initial death rumors. Government official noted that many security meetings during the ongoing conflict with Iran are held under strict secrecy, and his absence from certain public uh, facing secession does not indicate he is incapacitated. Of operational management, the Prime Minister Office PMO stated he has been presiding over daily security meeting was managing multi-front military operation, even when not visible in certain recorded clips. The AI video controversy, the claim that videos of Netanyahu were AI generated, stems from viral social media investigation into the proof of live videos. The Six Fingers glitch, a press conference video from it, led users to claim Netanyahu had an extra finger on his hand, a common flaw in early AI image generation. Fact checker attributed this to monitor blur and lighting artifacts. Grok flagging the AI chatbot Grok on X, formerly Twitter, incorrectly flagged a video in a Jerusalem coffee shop as AI generated, citing unnatural coffee physics. The cafe itself, the setup in Jerusalem later confirmed the visit was real. Netanyahu eventually released a video with AI ambassador Mike Huckabee where they mocked the AI claims by counting the fingers on camera. Described liar, deepfake technology. So let's see the videos. All these videos they were considered AI by conspiracy media. Let's call it like AI like to call it, but even AI can three videos by Netanyahu were AI. You see, this is the video of the coffee. This was uh, many have said this video was AI. This is the video he tried to claim he had only five fingers because he was seen with six fingers in this video. They said this is AI, and the AI said this was not AI but illusion. Internet calls Netanyahu coffee video deep fake. Then he met this American ambassador, and also this video was that did not believe that video either. So I have this article for you. I'm gonna show you. Then we're gonna finish. This is very upsetting, of course. This all this we really don't know anymore what's real, what's not real. You see here, U.S. relocates U.S. Gerald Ford, U.S. Abraham Lincoln amid Iran tensions. U.S. Ford pulled out after fire injures 200 sailors amid Iran war. World largest aircraft carrier and a large warship escaped the Iran war. Fire damage closed Tawala's sinking moral U.S. General Ford set sail for. Top U.S. counterterrorism official Joe Kent resigns over Iran war. Iran mourns Larajani. They killed Larajani. And Basis chief Irani. The Israelis killed Larajani, a VIP, and Basis chief, the leader of the Basis, like another Iranian army. Iranian kills two in Israel. Yeah. Trump asked for help for NATO. He did not get any help to help open the Strait of Hormuz. Not a single country planned to send warships to secure Strait of Hormuz. Netanyahu third video built I. So this is how I want to show you this article. Amid claims he's dead. Netanyahu third video built AI generated. Amid the wild claims the Israeli Prime Minister. This was Tuesday. Amid wild claims Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife Sarah have been killed in Iranian missile attack. His third video post as proof his life has been built as AI generated. See here, he does not have a ring, and here he does have. Here, one picture he has a ring, another picture, same video. So the ring disappears while he's on live, and here he is showing the guys behind him wearing a mask, and that was from the corona time. Why are they wearing masks? And here they counted the fingers as 6. So they said this is AI. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. So read further. Amid the wild claims, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and his wife Sarah have been killed in Iranian missile attack. The third video posted as proof he is alive has been built as AI generated. The reports that Netanyahu has been killed have been taken around the media ever since last week when his office, or per some reports, his official residence was targeted in a missile attack by Iran. Because of strict censorship, Israel did not confirm the attack, but international media have verified damages to premises linked to Netanyahu. Viral claims Netanyahu might be dead. Evidence shows not public appearance since his bunker was struck 6 days ago while meeting with high cabinet official. That has been confirmed that now the video of his appearance yesterday showed it was clearly AI. Once dead, no return, reports claimed. Netanyahu death is confirmed after missile attack on his residence. Some other claims CCTV footage confirmed Netanyahu death. Footage showed Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu was meeting with military generals in a bunker and all were killed. Social media user posted using multiple verified former Twitter account. The Israeli government initially did not respond to the wild speculation about Netanyahu's death. However, when the intensity of the wild claims about Netanyahu's likely death in the Iranian missile or drone attack failed to die down, Netanyahu released this video, but fact checkers quickly pointed out that the video in Netanyahu was having 6 fingers and claimed the video was deepfake and AI generated. After 2 days, Netanyahu dropped another video where was having coffee in attempt to rebuke the claims made after the first video was released. Netanyahu in the coffee shop. Video raised both of his palms, assuring they have 5 fingers. Netanyahu ring vanishes for a split second. A suspicious detail in a recent proof of live video posted by Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, his ring disappears for a split second before reappearing. We're not gonna play the video for the copyright. For second time, he appears outside an official setting, but the misery of Netanyahu's social media platform X itself marked the video as AI generated. This made by this Netanyahu posted third video in a span of 2 days in order to prove he's alive and in good health. But the third video too was found to be AI generated. Fact checkers after frame by frame analysis revealed Netanyahu's wedding ring was missing from some frames. Friend condoling Netanyahu. Meanwhile, Mark Levin, a far-right American broadcast news analyst, retweeted a post by Benjamin Netanyahu, staunch supporter and friend Beryl Crombie. In the post, now viral on social media, Crombie is remembering Netanyahu as one of the greatest leaders of the free world. Benjamin Netanyahu will be remembered in history as one of the greatest leaders of the free world, not of the Jewish people, but of the entire Western world. What he guided his public life for more than 50 years, and without doubt, a deep consciousness of next journey Israel and the eternity of Israel. The post March 08 tagged with image read. Crombie post is linked to article as written in the Israeli National News published in March 8, 2026. This is in Hebrew. No, it's English. As you remember the history greatest leader, you see. So some people they are saying he has died. And like Crombie has been supporting and even leading protests supporting Netanyahu. Like he's a friend of Netanyahu, he said will be remembered. So even leading protests support Netanyahu judicial reforms which could set path to clear the Israeli Prime Minister and his wife from corruption charges they are facing in the Israeli court. I am certain that when I tell my grandchildren that I had the privilege of working with this man, it will be one of the most meaningful I will ever be able to tell them. Crombie wrote an article about Netanyahu who is facing a CCE issued arrest warrant for genocide. Very true. So this is the post being read of as obituary piece of Netanyahu. Mark Levin himself has retweeted the post. Very true. Mujtaba Khamenei is spotted in the same. So this is the son of the Ayatollah Khamenei who was assassinated, and this is his son. He made same video, went to the same coffee shop, and trying to show that anybody, I don't know if he this who did this video, but Mujtaba Khamenei was spotted. Of course, it was AI video in the same coffee shop where Netanyahu was. So everybody can make this video. It's very easy to make such videos by using AI technology. To add salt to the wounds of the Zionist regime, Israel, some social media users shared the AI generated video of Iran new supreme leader and son of slain Iranian leader Ali Khamenei having coffee at the same shop when Netanyahu visited to prove he's alive. This came as the Western media is widely reporting that Mujtaba Khamenei is critically injured. So the son also injured, they say. So we really don't know anything about it. Now it's very confused who is alive, who is dead. He is critically injured in the US Israeli attack in which his father was killed on February 28th. Mujtaba Khamenei was elected. You see? Same coffee shop. This is the leader. This is the new leader, new Iranian leader, the son of the assassinated Ayatollah Khamenei. Mujtaba Khamenei was elected as the new leader in Iran on March 8, 26, has not been seen in public since then. The only recent reference of him was written messages that were read on national TV. That's all, people. Blessing.